Hey everybody, and welcome to our The Handmaid's Tale after show. That's what it's called, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're watching season 3, episode 5, Unknown Koala.
Excuse me, we just watched it, and now
Unknown
we're talking
koala?
about
Unknown
it.
Koala.
Unknown Koala.
Why is there an accent with that?
So I'm thinking like,
Because Fran Drescher just walked
in my mind, Joan Rivers is writing that. I don't know. Andrew?
I'm Audie.
Oh.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Sack.
I'm Kate.
That's the drunk
I'm
watch.
Mark.
And
And now our talk
begins.
begins.
Mark's back there making some delicious smelling food that is literally making my mouth water.
Yeah.
Like,
So let's go
I'm
to the
drooling.
two big events that happened in this episode, I think. One is the meeting at Toronto Airport.
I really thought that was going to go worse. I thought it was going to be much worse.
I mean, it went pretty bad.
I keep waiting for this season for horrible things to happen, and they haven't yet. I feel like they're lulling me into a false sense
I think
of
it's
security.
lining up pretty well. So Serena meets Luke at a Toronto airport with Nicole /
And your baby daddy.
No, it's Nicole now. She's just Nicole, right?
Yeah, and your baby
they
daddy.
started calling her Emily.
And
No, it's Holly.
and-
Emily is the other one.
and my baby daddy,
Just kidding.
Emily is Alexis Bledel.
undisclosed daddy with beard and scarf, and nice jeans.
Does he have a beard? I thought it was beard.
no. American Scruffy Boy.
Okay.
Is he American?
I think he's Canadian.
No, he's
Who?
from America.
Who are we talking about?
The
Oh,
journalist.
no, she's right. He's from America, not Gilead.
Even
Gilead.
fucking better.
Yeah.
He's from America.
He's American.
He's American boy.
Probably a Texan. Anyway,
From what I can see, it looks like it.
drink. I really I'm trying to fully understand everything because clearly they did this illegally. We had the whole phone
Yes.
call happening. They had to stay under 2 minutes. Then the flight was super covert and then all of that. So I'm wondering if they are now, not to push forward to the next subject, but I'm wondering if now they are forced to do this video as well because somebody caught them. Somebody was like, you did all this shit and now you must do this.
Or
you're gonna be
it's
done.
just a matter of this is what Gilead wanted us to
Right,
do.
or that. I don't think it's necessarily the Waterfords that want to do this.
Or at least not Serena.
Yeah.
I think it also could be just to kind of lower the eyebrow of like, well, why aren't you looking for your kid? Like,
Right.
that's weird.
There's
Weren't
a lot of
you-
different reasons.
You're not like calling for death or like, you're just like, oh, she was kidnapped. Is she safe?
That's super
cool.
bad.
Yeah, so I think that probably raised eyebrows. Like,
Yeah.
okay, but we like to kill people and hang them on a wall, so we're gonna need you like.
I'm just really like
Ramp
Aunt
it up
Lydia
a little.
terrifies me. Aunt Lydia
She
terrifies
triggers
me
you, doesn't
genuinely.
she?
She
Yeah.
should have died, and she didn't, which means she's a zombie.
What the
I
fuck?
blame it
It's
all on
because-
Alexis.
It is because she did not double tap when she
Yeah.
stabbed Lydia.
Yeah.
Always
Alexis
double
Bledel
tap.
should have
I
stabbed
agree.
her like 4
This is
times.
all Emily's fault.
So a lesson you should learn from tonight is if you're ever gonna
Stab.
yeah, if you're ever gonna stab somebody in the back and push them down a flight of stairs before you leave, make sure they're completely dead.
Yeah,
No,
preferably
it's not
through
even
the
that.
eyeball, through the ear.
It should never be just one. Stab,
Yeah.
stab, stab. That's why that's
Okay.
a whole phrase.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not just stab. That sounds boring. Stab, stab,
I just
stab.
feel like if we're ever to testify for
Right.
for
Now you're gonna have to stab 4 times because we have you on TV talking about stabbing 3 times.
yeah, so you have to change it up.
All of us stab too, which is well.
Just really efficient.
So basically, Mr. Waterford, Fred Waterford, is like non-existent.
He's an accessory at
like
this
he
point.
is totally an accessory.
Castrated.
Yeah.
Like, cause he is like, oh yes, you.
Fucking exactly what should happen to rapists.
I know. I mean, that's true, but like, he is along with the fact that like, you let our daughter go. You wanted this, so clearly,
He's trying to be supportive of whatever the fuck Serena wants.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
But
Somehow.
Serena doesn't know what she wants.
Well, because I think he knows he needs to keep
Right.
up appearances, or else he looks weak.
Right
'Cause
now,
he's
they're
already-
still trying to hide everything.
Right, 'cause
Everything
he's-
that happened between them is
He's
being
been demoted. Like
from
he's
Gilead,
seriously
yeah.
been demoted. So that probably doesn't look
That's
great.
because a fucking random handmaid stole his kid out from under him, and he didn't do anything about it.
Well,
I'm wondering what's going on with Lawrence as well.
I think Lawrence is a good guy.
I want to start drinking every time Lawrence flip flops because
He doesn't flip flop.
No, the question, though, the rule will be every time we question his motives.
Right, and his sexuality.
That still feels very just like superficially judgmental.
What do you
I'm
mean?
gay.
I'm not talking about the specifically about the scarf. I'm talking about story wise. Like that's a joke, but story wise, it makes sense. Like it makes. First of all, we don't have a gay male in this show
That we know of.
Second of all, wouldn't it be amazing if the creating architect, I think Andrew said this last week, if the architect, one of the architects of this entire thing,
It's not of this entire
was
thing.
gay.
He created the colonies.
the economy, from what I understood,
The economy,
I thought
the
he
entire
created the
economy,
colony.
which is part of the economy.
yeah, colonies are part of the economy. But I don't know. There's just certain things about the way that he is with his wife and the way he is with.
Let
the
me
other
also
women
say,
and-
let me also defend straight men for just a second. Straight men
It's
can
the wrong crowd.
straight men can also be nurturing and caring
Uh-huh.
and compassionate.
Yeah.
They're very that's
But they're
a
not raping people.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, but there's I don't want to be like I'm bashing straight men.
No, I mean, he's not gay because he's nurturing and caring. I think it just, I can't put my finger on it, honestly.
well,
But story-wise, it just,
for me is that he has not done a ceremony.
yeah.
Doesn't even
But
like
that could also make him a civilized human being.
But here's the question:
Right.
though. How long has June been with him?
Like a few days.
No.
it's been a while.
Has it been?
Oh,
Long
it's been
enough to have
longer
a
than a
ceremony.
month.
Yeah.
It's been longer than a month. She's been there long enough
Okay.
to have a ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Because
well,
of
that's-
Matthew has been talking about
Yeah.
ceremonies.
And there was even
back and forth.
a ceremony night, but like it didn't happen.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
Like-
not gonna happen.
no thanks.
Yeah. Right, so not raping someone doesn't mean that you're gay,
Yeah, it really shouldn't.
but
There are plenty of straight
No, I
men
mean,
who
I
do
think
not
the
rape
but see, I think you're just. I mean, we'll who knows? We'll find out, I'm sure. But I think you're just reading too much layers into it. He helped create a society that and then
He
it
helped
turned
create-
into what it is, and he was like, "Oh, that's
Yes.
not what I was going for."
He was going like he had this theoretical idea, and June called him on it. Of you wrote those books. Of you
Right.
wrote those theoretical.
he is the L.
brilliant
Rod Hubbard of
ideas
Gilead.
Yes.
That
Right.
when you get actual shitty humans involved, it turns into the fucking Handmaid's Tale.
Because he still
Which is
a
basically every
misogynist.
political.
He
But
still
see-
thinks women have a place. Probably the whole. I mean, because in the previous episodes, he said things about you women and you women who think this way. Da 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 da. I mean, he doesn't think women should be, Illuminati, intelligent. The women should be barefoot and pregnant.
I think that only time will tell
Yeah. 'cause
whether
I
my radar
think
is
they
off or
are
not.
Playing this very well. Of course, I'm the one to say this, where I've never predicted a thing in my life when it comes to watching shows or movies or anything. But I think they're playing it to where if we still have this much contention on the couch as to what's going on, they're doing a very good job of
Yeah.
hiding his true intentions.
I would like to talk about. Are you still talking about this?
No, I'm ready to move on.
I would like to talk about Lucas. I gave Lucas a really hard time, like
Yeah, you did.
three
Yeah, you did.
episodes ago.
She was like, "Write him off the show, kill him, throw him
Yeah.
off the bridge."
No, I mean I was
Dude,
really
she-
there. I still kind of am currently, but
but
I do feel like he's doing a better job about not making it about him, and that was my initial problem with him. And
Mind you, he had one scene where he got upset.
anyways, go and watch that video if you want to hear my actual opinions on it. But I did really like the way that he reacted to Serena. Like, I know that because we've been watching it from the other side of the curtain, we're like inclined to be like, no, be a little nicer to Serena because she's really trying. But from his perspective, like,
This woman
the
allowed her
Waterfords
wife to get
created
raped. Yeah.
Gilead, and
Yeah.
people who have lived in that area know who did it. So I am fully on board with him. Treat her like shit.
But
yeah.
Now-
he did show an amount of
He was like, "Do you want to hold her?"
which is I think as much as she should be given of
Yeah.
seeing of him being a human, seeing this other human having her emotions despite her background,
Mm-hmm.
and saying, okay, whether or not like you are the scum of the earth, you are still whether it's true or not, you believe that this is your child.
Delusions.
And I am not hurtful enough to not give you at least the ability to
I mean, he
hold
was
her.
nice enough to use his words.
Yeah. I think that tape that she sent him is going to come into play very heavily into this whole "this is my child, Canada, give us back our
I
child"
don't
thing.
like it. I think it's.
I think that tape is reasonable proof to do a DNA test on the child.
If Gilead gets a hold of that
child,
tape, if Gilead gets a hold of that tape,
the point is the
Nick's
cat's out of the
dying.
bag.
That whole
Gilead
house is dead.
the one who put this entire situation on the world stage. They didn't do it. Fucking Gilead
that's
just
true.
did it.
That's true. Okay, you're right.
They opened the can of
Right,
worms.
right.
Don't get upset
That
when they
is
all
true.
come
They're
out and
They're
start
going
eating your
to
plants.
React to it.
That's right. They put water on the fire, and now here we go. Yep.
So, whatever.
Oil on the fire?
Water
the
on a
fire.
grease fire. How about that?
Okay.
Whatevs. Point is, I'm really excited about the next episode and to
You're
see
right.
what happens.
Gilead stepped it up
Yeah.
a
I think,
notch.
I think this show is doing a good job of every episode we watch, we're ready for the next one.
Yeah, it's bingeable. Good
Yeah,
job on
it's
the
written to be
binginess.
binged.
Oh, yeah.
Except you can't emotionally do that
No,
to
you
yourself.
cannot.
Well, this season it seems would be easier to binge.
Yeah,
than
nobody's
some of
getting
the
raped every
previous
5
seasons.
minutes, so.
All right, Andrew.
All right. I guess so. We are the Nice and Drunk watch.
And
Now
now our
our
talk
talk
has
has ended.
ended. Bye.
Where are we?